Good evening, America. I'm Chuck Randberg, and tonight, with Action 88 News, we will be revealing startling new photographic evidence of Bigfoot that has shocked and terrified the nation.
Hey, look! It's Bigfoot! The real Bigfoot! Totally the real Bigfoot! What is he eating? My God, what is he eating? Is that my wife, Angela? She was in the house! Bigfoot! You monster!
And if that footage wasn't enough, this is what that sick freak had to say.
Needs more mayo.
This controversial footage has already sparked anti-Bigfoot sentiments across the nation. No more Bigfoot! 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 No more Bigfoot!
Coming at you live from not his mother's basement, it's another roundtable discussion with Chuck Reichenbacher. And welcome back to We Know Best News. We tell you the truth so you don't have to think about it.
Hello, good evening. I'd like now to thank my special guest for making his appearance tonight. Now, I understand that your group has done extensive research behind the nature of the Bigfoot menace.
Oh yes, we have found that he tends to be a very violent creature, attacking people mostly in the demographics of 20s and elderly women who are married to billionaires.
Fascinating, fascinating. Now, is it true, in that video you supplied to our news station before, is that real proof that Bigfoot is eating a human being?
Oh yes, we have gone over that video several times, and it is not a hoax. That is the truth, staring you right in the eye.
Now, I understand that you recently discovered that this monster murdered your wife, and I know this must be tragic for you, but I was wondering if you share this tragic story with us, give it a national audience, and help illuminate the horrors of the Bigfoot population to the American people.
Well, it happened the night of October 19th. Tired. Got into the car and drove down to the grocery store.
That's not some painful for you.
I need a minute. I need a moment.
We understand.
She took the first turn out of our driveway when she must have realized that her brakes were cut. She couldn't stop. She just kept driving. She tried to swerve out of the road to avoid oncoming traffic, and she hit a tree, killing both herself and my child. When I looked over the incident, I know that nothing besides that vicious creature, Bigfoot, could have done such a thing. And sure enough, during the investigation, we had found a pair of wire cutters in my trunk, surrounded with tufts of hair. The creature himself tried to frame me for my own wife's murder.
And of course, there's been outrageous claims in all sorts of newspapers making completely fictional comments about how you actually murdered your wife. What would you like to say to those people?
I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I will stop at nothing to catch Bigfoot.
And now I'd like to welcome our next guest for the evening, Bigfoot. You murderer! Thank you for joining us, Mr. Bigfoot. Now, right off the bat,
I spoke to your
excuse me, sir, I'm conducting this interview.
Yes, but I spoke with your producer, and he did make it perfectly clear that you are supposed to call me by my name. I am Cliff McCoy. Please respect my...
I wouldn't want to get Sasquatch mad at me, would I, Mr. Cliff? How do you account for your behavior in the footage that we showed earlier on our show?
I didn't see any...
So you were eating the remains of what, another elderly billionaire?
Excuse me?
No, you don't get to ask the question. Now, I want you to explain to me and to the American people how you justify your behavior.
Well, I don't rightly know what you're talking about. I was backstage. I didn't see any film.
That's complete lies. This is completely irresponsible.
Well, excuse me?
We have people in this studio who have been directly affected by your lies and murder, and they deserve an apology. Hell, they should just exterminate your entire people.
This is completely ridiculous. I'm leaving.
Ah, BigFoot! That savage monster. Even in a fair and objective interview where everyone was allowed to express their opinions and ideas equally and without bias, he was reduced to a frenzied rage. And the doctors say I may never walk again. We know best news. Information you can trust.